Fairy Lord.
Yes, Darth Fluffy is the name.
Darth Fluffy?
Yeah.
Something would start with N. It would have been so much better if it had a Darth Fluffy.
I know.
Yes. Go ahead.
So my question would be for you, and I guess for all of you, are we going to see any more commercial specials? Those are my favorites.
Are we going to see any more commercial specials? The funny thing is, I was literally just talking to Rob, and I said, maybe we should do another commercial special because A, we'll have, there's no more time limit so we can do any commercials, and B, have you seen this one for Denny's Red, White, and Blue pancakes? I have told Doug about this commercial. Yeah, Doug did not believe me. I told him about this commercial. He's like, no commercial could be that. I'm like, no, I swear to God. He's like, what's it taste? He's like, America. Oh, so you mean it tastes like really bad service and like a crappy breakfast with awful coffee? Okay, that's America, folks.
I know the Denny's commercials are just like really, really awful. And I really hate to say that because I really don't want to badmouth anyone who advertises on our videos because...
Take that hand that feeds us.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, online video advertisements are already difficult to come by, but they're really bad.
If Denny's tastes like America, then I move into Canada. What's this maple syrup taste like? Canada, Canada. Awesome. Let's have Rachel. Why don't you pick the next one?
Okay. Oh, whoever said that, you got it. Yeah, that's all you, man.
I was just curious about when you're starting up your movie studio, how hard it was, the difficulties. Actually, there's going to be two questions. That's the first question. The second question is, when's the next movie you're going to make, Mr. Soulless producer? Where's our next Transformers movie?
Wait, next Transformers movie? What?
Soulless producer character.
Peter Soulless. I thought you were talking to me like, dude, I tried. In answer to the first question, it's just, in terms of how hard was it, it's still hard. Just getting things going, and like I said, getting things soundproof and just everything takes longer than you think it should be, but it's and it's trial and error and such, and especially now with the nostalgia critics, we're trying to put more effort into those too, but we're using this stuff, like I said, we have that green screen room now, we can expand much more in terms of just seeing the chest up, which is nice. And Jim is such a trooper, because Doug will come in and be like, yeah, I need you to turn me into a Megazord. You got 2 days. Go! And I guess the other question, that'd be to you, Orlando.
Well, for Peter Soulless, well, I have to talk to my people, and
according to the chart, dark superheroes are in.
Oh, is that right?
We need another gritty superhero. I suggest the Green Lantern kill his mother.
They already did that.
The Green Lantern goes to a ship, grows a beard, is in the Antarctic, like every other Nolan movie, and actually, we could use him for the Man of Steel review for the Soulless character. Actually, I'm liking this idea. We might actually use that idea. Just look at the chart.
I'm glad we picked you. I have more work now.
And since you brought it up, just to get this question out of the way, I haven't seen Man of Steel yet.
Good for you.
Superman.
Worst hint ever.
Jim, why don't you choose the next one here?
Alright, the Masked Avenger guy back there. Yeah.
Nice to meet all of you. I'd like to be a reviewer eventually of classic games and whatnot. But the question I wanted to ask, what is the hardest thing when it comes to choosing material? Do you ever get the case of, I want to review this, but I have a feeling it may be a cop-out and too many people have done it before, and what's your way about it? How do you write the script for a review, especially video games, to where it wouldn't be completely abysmal?
You do know none of us do video games, right? But, except Bart's Nightmare, of course, classic. But no, in terms of coming across stuff that you feel like has this been done to death, If I feel like I can come up with new material, I'll do it, but if it's stuff that really has been done to death, I'll try to stay away from it. You know, I won't do like Phantom Menace, you know, and I probably won't do Dark Knight Rises either because, you know, well, we done to death too. So if it's really something I feel like I can bring something new to this, I'll do it, but if it's something that either everybody's done or even one of our producers has done, and I feel like they've done it better, I can't top that.
I mean, Red Letter Media really covered the first 3 Star Wars movies. And it's just, I mean, to date, I haven't seen anything. I know they had the one review of Man of Steel, but I haven't seen anything from that yet, so I feel that's still fair game. But
well, and I feel like there's a lot of funny stuff we can do with that too. That's another reason.
Like as long as Uwe Boll exists, or Michael Bay, or no.
see, in some ways, I think Uwe Boll is so easy of a target now that after we did the Alone in the Dark review, there's not much more I can say. What can you say about those movies?
You do it in reverse. Try and find the good things about it.
Well, now I know why he's wearing a mask. I can sometimes see things in the movies. That's a positive.
The lens cap was off, so
I mean, getting back to the idea of how we choose our subjects, I mean, one people have been asking me about time and time again is Superior Spider-Man. And I just don't know what I could bring to that hasn't already been said. I mean, you know, people hate it, and I really don't know how I could say I hate it that would be, you know, entertaining and bring in the review, you know, the audience.
Guys inside of me.
We'll see what we can.
Well, congratulations, first off.
Spider-Man's been dead to me for years anyway, so I don't notice the difference.
Spider-Man, dear boy, how would you like to sell me your marriage?
So what, do you like put the wedding ring on like a little pedestal and you look at it?
I haven't worked out the details, but it's going to make you miserable. Not happier than you've ever been, I know that much. Oh, wait.
Like first, like 2 issues into After One More Day, Spider-Man's making out with some random woman.
Yeah.
His soul is in anguish!
1 more day in 5 seconds. That was great. Now no one has to read it.
An hour and 10-minute review of that stupid-ass comic.
Rob, why don't you pick the next one? Go ahead.
Okay. Minecraft pickaxe.
Oh, you know what?
First of all, I want to say I'm a huge fan.
Why, thank you.
Second, my question is, has there ever been a joke that you wrote and you really loved it, but for whatever reason you had to cut it, and you really wish you hadn't cut that joke?
All of them.
In terms of a joke that I really love that I felt I had to cut, I mean, only if it's like really shocking. It isn't too far because like, half the time I do shocking stuff anyway. But I can't think of anything that was just like, oh, I really want this, but I can't. So top of my head now that I can think of, no.
For me, no, but I remember one from you. You talked to us before at a previous convention, I think. I think it was the lynching joke.
Linkara, what are you doing?
Turning everyone against you, of course, so I can take over the site.
Cut his mic.
Ladies and gentlemen, that'll be a 5-minute recess.
I can't remember which review. I think it was like for Twister or something before that, and we've got some great lynching jokes.
Now who's going to represent all the brothers up here?
Let's go to the restroom. I'm coming back in.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I know you remember it, yeah.
I can't. Like you like thought out that would be. I can't remember the exact review. You said that you thought it was going to be funny, but you decided no, this could actually be really racist, so I'm not going to do it.
Fuck you! I think you're making this up.
I'm gonna look through old con footage because I know you've told the story before.
The kids with autism.
Was it?
The kids with autism
Yeah,
joke.
but that was not a funny joke. Now, well, hold on. I should address that. The kid with autism joke, I'm like, yeah, we'll just let that fly and not address it. No, what that was is that I did make this joke once. It's the only joke I ever cut because I thought it was not a fair joke. it was in the Ernest Ace Christmas review. If you go to the top, was it the top 11 like nostalgic great fuck ups or something? I think
Part
that's like
two
number one. Part 2. It was like the number 1 there. And again, it's like I made this joke. I wasn't sure about it, but again, it's like risque. Sometimes you go for the shock stuff. Let's see. And I was sort of saying to myself, if anybody complains about it, I'm going to pull it. And sure enough, somebody complained, said, hey, I have autism, and I'm not super angry, but I was kind of offended. I'm like, it's gone. And it was like, wow, really? Okay, thanks. The power! So that was the one, and I go into more detail on that one in the top 11 fuck-ups, part 2. But, so if you want to know more about that, do that one. But yeah, I never thought that was a funny joke to begin with, honestly. I shouldn't have put it in. Let's see. Let's have Orlando pick one there.
Okay. Your job's so hard. Oh, the one with the sonic screwdriver. Yeah, no, the one with the girl. Put your hand. Yes, you. The one with the yellow hat. You have a sonic screwdriver, my goodness.
Go ahead.
Ask away.
Ask your question!
Stop arguing with Twilight Sparkle and answer.
Twilight Sparkle doesn't argue, she debates.
Will you be doing long reviews of Equestria Girls?
Okay, there's something, what's it called again? I don't know what this is, I just know everybody hates it. You people don't give up.
Basically, the ponies cast a spell or something and they become humans.
Really?
Only one does.
I mean, I don't watch the show, but that sounds like it has possibilities.
Spoken like somebody who's not a true brony.
Yeah, I guess so. So probably not because I don't watch the original show. I mean, and again, because everyone's always like, but if you like it, great, enjoy it. I don't dislike it. I saw an episode, I'm like, oh, that was cute, just not for me.
So actually, you make my job easier for taking over the site.
Let's see. Brian, why don't you pick the next one?
Okay, not you. The blonde fellow with the camcorder.
Meanie. Hello, my name is Lucas Jacob Walton, and
Go ahead, Lucas Jacob Walton.
work at TMZ.
You look
No, the one behind you. The one behind you.
You look like you have a soul.
No. Okay, no. I was sitting here by TMZ. I drove 9 hours from Springfield, Missouri, and we have 2 words for you. We're sorry.
This is where the healing begins.
We're sorry. We're sorry.
You know, technically your boss is right there.
The Malcolm comes back. Tell him I'm sorry.
Jim, did you put him up to this?
Yes, actually, I set this whole thing up.
We're sorry. We're sorry, Jim. We're sorry.
See, Malcolm's missing out on Oreos now.
Dog hug him.
One more.
Wait a minute, Malcolm, Oreos.
No, how would you like your Oreos? With onions.
I'm just making sure there's no red wedding thing, right? So these arrows are gonna come. Give me that one. I just want to be clear. You think TMZ could bribe us with Oreos? You did your homework. Yes, we are cheap.
I want to do someone from this side. So, I don't know, that's the tripod or monopod person they're holding up the thing there.
Say again?
For Last Angry Geek and Linkara, are there any comics that you disagree on?
Oh, good. I can enjoy my Oreos in the meantime.
I don't think I've ever seen one on there. Like, well, how can you hate that? Maybe I liked Spider-Man 2099.
I like Spider-Man 2099 as well.
But you dissed comics on your show.
Yes, but 2099 month was about exploring the first 4 2099 issues and seeing which ones were good or not.
Watch Top before that. No, I don't.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Infinite Crisis.
I liked Infinite Crisis.
I liked Infinite Crisis as well.
Final Crisis. Weird. Sucked.
I hesitate to say it sucked, but it's not good.
Okay. Jeez.
Fear Itself.
Didn't even read it.
Neither did I.
I did just finish reading The Fearless by Cullen Bunn, which was the follow-up miniseries, just because it had covers by Art Adams, and then Paul Pelletier and Mark Bagley were drawing it, and I thought it was a pretty good story. And so I haven't read Fearless Defenders, but based on The Fearless, that might be a good book to pick up.
Ooh, Batgirl. How about that?
Yes, I'm reading Batgirl. I'm not as crazy about it as I am some of Gail Simone's other books, a la Secret Six, but I do enjoy it.
We're batting like 10 out of 10 here. We agree on every
titles.
There's got to be something we disagree with. We'll figure it out.
We hated One More Day.
Here, Brian, go ahead and pick the next one.
No, I think it's the other side.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Malcolm, you go.
All right.
Thank you.
Way in the back. The Atari shirt? Yeah. All right, so come on up so we can hear you.
Come on, he's rushing the stage.
I wanted to ask you guys a question. First, can I ask you how you came up? Well, these are two questions. Can I ask you how you came up with Demo Reel? Because I remember you said you
very poorly, obviously.
I love the show, but I can tell a lot of people don't.
I mean, I like the idea. I sort of wanted to do more stuff outside of just being in front of a white wall, and we loved satirizing movies, so we thought this would be a good way to do this and get a little bit more character in there as well.
The original idea was based on Home Movies, the cartoon show. Which we really loved, and we liked the way they would kind of spoof things in there and how they were kids, so they kind of sucked at what they were doing, but they had such enthusiasm and they were kind of spoofing things, and that's really how it started, only we didn't update the idea in 6 years, and I think that probably played a role. In the meantime, Be Kind Rewind came out, and that didn't help us.
Yeah. I thought that show was awesome. I don't know what. Anyway.
Well, thank you. You're the one.
Also, I had another question for you, Mr. Have you ever read this comic book? Because you got me into comic books, and one of the first comic books I read, it was a weird comic book to read at the age of 10, but it was a comic book called Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. Have you ever read that?
I've never read it. I do love Invader Zim, though.
Oh, yeah.
Why did you cover that in your Nicktoons video?
Pass my time!
That's no excuse!
I was like 20, I think. Something like that.
I don't remember how old I was when I started watching Invader Zim. That was a problem with Invader Zim. It was appealing to all the wrong people.
No, Liz is actually completely correct about it, that you should totally watch it. It's hilarious.
Excuse me, I am a grown adult. I watch grown adult stuff like Avatar. I don't know what I did there, but I like Avatar, and that's all that matters.
Which Avatar are you talking about?
The Last Airbender, hello!
The movie.
Oh, he loves the movie!
Let's have Rachel choose the next one.
God, you're so tempting. I really want to call on you. I'm not gonna. What
This is a question for all of you because I feel bad that the newer guys aren't really getting as much attention. What is your favorite thing about working with Rob and Doug for Linkara?
There is no good thing about it. Every day I live in misery.
That's the answer. What's it like to work with you?
When you guys collaborate with them.
You know, I've been given scripts, and then I come back with some ideas, and they say, well, yeah, we'll give it a try. And they're always open to ideas. I mean, maybe they don't use them, but at least, they go through and they have used some ideas, some they haven't. I mean, that's just the process, but they're open to working with you and exploring the things you want to explore.
One of you guys, really?
Well, I mean, you're...
Well, I guess for me, at least, I just like it for the fact that I'm able to... excuse me. I guess the fact when I did the Nostalgia Critics Christmas special, that's the first time I did any form of acting in 4 years. So to actually have an opportunity to see a script and to actually perform especially in front of the camera, was a big dream for me because I always wanted to be an actor when I was a kid. And things kind of like went awry, so for me to actually be in front of the camera and being able to pursue my dream, that's an awesome moment. That's an awesome thing. And to continue doing that, to continue pursuing that dream, even though it's not Hollywood like I wanted it to be, I'm kind of glad that, and I really don't want to do the Hollywood thing. I look at it like, so to do what I'm doing now, to be in front of the camera, to do this and have fun with it, that's an awesome thing. So I'm really thankful for it. So thanks, Doug, for allowing me to live the dream.
Top that! You better make them cry!
I don't know what these guys are talking about, but me and Rachel, we're being held against our will. Help, help, help! No, seriously though. Working with Doug and Rob is amazing. It's pretty much everything you'd imagine it to be. Because coming from a background in Columbia where film is so, structured and strict, and you gotta, follow all these rules. There is structure and there's rules here, but they're able to break them. There's like some leeway where you can just kind of add a little spontaneity. Is that the way you say it?
Yes.
Spontaneity.
Cut it in post.
Spontaneity.
We'll fix it in post.
But yeah, I love all the ideas that kind of come out as we're filming and shooting. Like a lot of things that are in the actual review weren't necessarily written. And I like it.
Because we don't write. We just turn on the camera, we're like, just go! Come on, it's like the cat video, it's just a cute go. Fix it in post. Yeah, that's what we have to do to the cat video.
But yeah, much like Orlando, this is a dream of mine, and I'm really grateful to Rob and Doug for allowing me to use this as an outlet to pursue it all. I'm truly grateful. Thank you so much.